Have you ever smelt smoke without finding its source? This vision of smoke can result in various interpretations, and people of different cultures are eager to know about the spiritual meaning of smelling smoke. They believe that smelling or seeing smoke relates to something spiritual. It can be received as a sign that a spiritual figure has approached them. Obviously, we can say that the smell of smoke reminds us of something and can fascinate our senses. What does it mean when you smell smoke and there is none? Sometimes, you can smell something without finding its source. We call this the phantom smell. In some cases, you can experience phantom smells of cigarette smoke, but we can also relate it to strong human empathy working at a subconscious level. Occasionally you may get a very familiar and pleasant smell, such as the perfume used by one of your known persons. It indicates that you miss the person. In most cases, the person whom we are missing is dead or separated from us. Most of us try to find the connection to spirituality when we smell smoke. However, medical science has interpreted it in various other ways. The spiritual meaning of smelling smoke. The spiritual interpretation of smelling smoke indicates the presence of your relative or friend who has a smoking habit. Your brain could link it to the cigarette smell associated with that person. However, although the individual is not present there, they try to deliver a message. In the spiritual realm, smelling smoke could also indicate the presence of your guardian angel. This angel has the power of guiding you or sending you instruction. Is smelling smoke a sign of a stroke or other health disorders? Health professionals and researchers think that phantom smells could be the indicator of serious health issues. In a very popular TV show, Mad Men, a character begins to experience dementia and has a stroke. This character received the mysterious smell of oranges while eating ice cream. For those patients with Alzheimer or phantasmia, it's not uncommon to experience the smell of something that's not actually there. However, they mostly receive unpleasant odors, bad smells, or burnt smells. Some olfactory hallucinations include sticky odors. Phantasmia patients can experience the smell of bad perfume, rotten eggs, gas leakage, wet dog, and other pungent odors. Thus, apart from the spiritual meaning, there are other interpretations of the act of smelling smoke. I smell cigarette smoke. What does it mean? Some of us ask this question, but we can relate it to olfactory hallucinations. The major reasons behind it are nose and head injuries, bad colds, allergies, and sinus infections may also damage your nasal system. This may explain why you can smell cigar smoke. In addition to the spiritual symbols, this interpretation could also be applicable. Our memory and its relation to smell. When the smell gets into your nose, it passes through your cranial nerves before reaching the olfactory bulb. This bulb is also our brain's emotional center and plays a role in affecting our emotional memory. Our sense of smell therefore produces stronger and better memories. What does it mean when you smell a burning smell? When your smell has not triggered good memories and emotions, it's a negative sign. In terms of spirituality, we can relate this smell to hell or the place between the underworld and the physical world. Smelling sulfur and its spiritual interpretation. Sulfur is a very important alchemical element which has a connection to human life. In alchemy, sulfur understands the intricacy and diversity of all human beings. However, sulfur isn't always a positive spiritual symbol. Its alchemic interpretation is highly mystical, but, at the same time, sulfur is related to the hell and the underground world. You likely find the smell of sulfur very repulsive, and you may not always be able to identify the source. However, you will still smell it, and you may relate it to the smoke of hell. The spiritual meaning of smelling sulfur denotes the presence of evil forces which have stimulated our senses. For instance, you may also smell ash, fire, and smoke. The biblical connotation of the smell of sulfur is also negative, and has been linked to the lightning and wrath of God. Smelling various smoky fragrances and their symbolic representations. From our psychic research, we have found that some smoky aromas are the sign of communication from your guardian angels. Frankincense smoke is used during various festivals, and this smell could be an indication of direction from your guardian angel. The angel is going to guide you on how to overcome an issue in your life. From the spiritual viewpoint, a rosy fragrance in the cloud of smoke reminds you of your close ones. If your close ones are in trouble, you need to inspire and motivate them. Smelling the fragrance of cinnamon denotes something positive, signifying that you will receive contentment and peace in life. Guardian angels have come to inform you that you'll have no chance of facing any chaos in life. Still, if you face the problem, you'll be able to overcome it. Thus, the spiritual connotation of this type of smell is attractive. Other symbolic interpretations of smelling smoke. The first thing we are reminded of by the smell of smoke is a devastating fire. So, from this viewpoint, we can say that smelling smoke is a warning from your deceased loved one or a guardian angel. Think of whether you have the chance of facing danger in your life. You may also strive to recall a terrifying memory from your past days. Hopefully you've found your answer on what it can mean to smell smoke. Smelling smoke of any type has a relation to the spiritual realm. Some of us overlook these fragrances and odors, thinking them to be common and normal in our life. However, if you feel that it isn't any ordinary smoke, you may need to take time for finding the meaning.